What's up, everybody? This is day 3 of my 30-day movie challenge, and today we're going to be discussing best comedy. Now, for best comedy, it's very easy to choose this film just because, I mean, I've loved it ever since it came out, or not since it came out, but like ever since I first watched it when I was like 13 years old, and that was when I actually first watched it because my mother wouldn't let me watch it because it was too restricted in its content and like, it was so kind of like over the top when it came to like that subject matter. But yeah, it's really good. And yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, it's one of the greatest comedies in my opinion, and I would say it's probably one of the best storylines as well. So yeah, I mean, like I would say it's really good for anyone who wants to watch a comedy. And yeah, favorite comedy is. Thanks, Lauren, for your awesome cameos. So yeah, favorite comedy is Dazed and Confused, and if you don't know what Dazed and Confused is, you're either not a big fan of movies or you just haven't been around to watch it, and you definitely should watch it. It's such a good movie. Made in 1993, directed by David Linklater. Movie set in the 70s, year 1976, and it's the last day of school, and basically like everybody's getting all excited, and especially the juniors who are going to be upcoming seniors. And basically, what they do to like initiate the freshmen is that they make their own paddles, and they just basically wail on their asses each of the freshmen. And what the girls do is just even worse. Is like they mess with the girls' minds that they think that these girls are going to be like so mean to them in high school, and some of them will, but some of them are just hazing them just to get them used to high school. And yeah, it's a really good movie, and like not because of that, just that aspect alone, because it's basically focused on that whole day, where they go around, they just like drive, they get ready for the night, and it's just so good. I mean, like they're still looking for the freshmen just to beat on them, and it's just so. Such a good look at what the 70s was, and also it's great soundtrack, great actors, great direction. Everything about this movie is great. You need to watch this. Some of my favorite actors in this movie are, I would say, are this guy. I can't remember his name, but I know his character's name. That guy is Slater. Anyway, and upside down. Over here, this is Pink Floyd. Not the band. That's just his nickname. But yeah, cool nickname. Other great characters are O'Banion, which is basically like this really dumb senior who decided to flunk just that way he could beat on the freshmen some more. And as you can see, he's already gotten prepared because he's got like his huge paddle. And then over here is my favorite character right here. This is Wooderson, and this is basically like his motto. Like, you just gotta keep living, man. Livin. Living. And, I respect that. I mean, like, it's a good way to, like, it's a good motto for life, but, not just because it's, like, a good anthem for laziness, just because you also want to know that, like, you can do things your own way. Like, you don't need to follow the rules of society. Just do things that you feel is your own way of living, and I just love that. I love that whole aspect of this movie, which is basically what they live by. And yeah, so I mean, best scenes in this movie, I would say, are when they're going to the Emporium, and they're just standing out, just looking at the chicks, and then Wooderson, he just goes out of nowhere. He's like spurts out this other mantra, which is probably like the best line in all of the 90s, which is that's what I love about those high school girls, man. I get older, they say the same age. Oh my god, it was just so funny when I first heard it. I mean, like, you could not come up with a better line for like almost middle-aged, creepy, mustached man that's just like into like hard drugs, but also is like willing to party. It's just a great character, and I love Wooderson. And I mean, like, other characters besides the seniors are the freshmen, and the freshmen are just looking for a way to fit in, and that's what Mitch, the main freshman in this movie, is trying to do with the seniors. He just basically like smokes weed and just tries everything that he can just to fit in. That way he can't get beat on anymore, because that's what happened to him at like almost the middle of the movie. And yeah, I mean, like, you can understand where he's coming from. Like, he just wants to be cool and wants to try and be the best guy he can be, even if that means just trying to abandon his friends, and also just like I don't know. I mean, it's just a great performance overall by that character, and also his friends are really funny as well, especially Hirschfelder. I love that character as well. His little scene where he's making out this girl in the back, and he's just like, yeah, I'll be right back, and like they just leave the freshman dance, and he's like, man, guys, I thought I was gonna go back. I had my hand on that girl's shirt, and the guy's like, yeah, but did you know that those girls, she had socks under there? And he's like, oh man, it was so funny the first time I heard that as well. I mean, you just can't get any better than that, especially when you're just a kid and your hormones are raging. You just gotta try your best to get anything you want, and I mean, it's overall. I would say best comedy of all time is Dazed and Confused. Definitely need to check this out if you're into comedies. And also, personal message to Jackson: see this movie. I know that I've been hounding on you this for a while, but you definitely need to see this. It's just the best comedy that you can pass by in a Blockbuster or your Netflix queue. Anything you can, anywhere you can find it, please pick it up, Jackson. I am begging you. We need to talk about this as soon as possible. So yeah, Dazed and Confused, best comedy in my opinion. Tomorrow, favorite drama. Drama, in my opinion, is something that it's just really hard to define in my certain standards. And I mean, I do like drama, but it's hard. It was hard to pick my favorite drama, but overall, I'm happy with the decision I made, and hopefully you'll like it as well. So anyway, also if you wanted to start making your 30-day movie challenge, your own list or anything, you can just start going ahead and do that. I mean, like, it doesn't matter by what you make it, as long as it's true to your heart and you just want to just try it out. So yeah, have fun with it, and just keep checking out the videos, and I will be back tomorrow. So have a good night, guys.